Hello everybody, it's Jim the Gentleman Crafter, and tonight we're going to make the You Light Up My Heart box light thing. So it sits down and it flickers from the tea light in the back. It has flickers, and it kind of sets, I don't know, it's so pretty. I think it's kind of pretty just sitting over there. We have it in the kitchen and it sparkles, and I haven't turned off this tea light in like 3 days and it's still going. So good tea lights. All right, so here we go. Move that over here. Okay, by the grace of God and the magic of Jesus, I guess that's not a good thing to say. By the grace of God and the magic of whatever, I've cut the pieces. So I'm going to put y'all down, ready to go. Hi, Bunny. How are you, love? Okay, I have got my pieces cut. So you got your front panel. And the way I did the front panel, I'll show you on the back panel, is I do this individually. So start with just the single sheets, because I double up on everything. She's going to full screen. I'm going to come back to me a little bit. And do I need to go down, y'all? Can y'all see everything okay? I'm going to grab my glasses. I think it's 3/4 inch, right? 3/4 inch. I'm getting rid of the wall. Oh, I'm not getting rid of the wall. If y'all could see this, right? I'm sorry, I know we were getting started. Right here was a doorway into a storage room, right? And so I'd like to take in, which is now a sitting room. So it holds a love size sofa, and it has a French armoire across that's huge, and a coffee table and a rug underneath it. And I'd like to get rid of that because I need storage for stuff. So that's what I want. That's my ultimate goal, and it's really not that hard. It's just really taking that wall back out, and I put that in and covered it up and made that a sitting room. And so it's easy to take it out. So I'll do that. So that's what that's all about. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna. I know I'm gotta get to it. So anyway, back down. I'm good? Okay. So I'm gonna start with glasses. And 3/4 inch, y'all. I'm gonna go around it 3/4 inch all the way around it, right? And I'm just drawing lines. And I'm just showing you on this back piece because I'm gonna cover it up anyway. And Tim's ruler is awesome for this because you can see right through it. Line things up. And you know what? I like to go all the way out to the edge, and I'll show you why in a second. So 3/4 inch, my last one. Okay, so if I were taking my craft knife, let's put a new blade in it. I would take my metal ruler, which is here. Right? And so I'm going to go up, and why these lines, these intersecting lines are important, which is right here, these intersecting lines on the end, is so that I'll know where I need to stop. Because if I put my ruler right on it, on the line, I can't see where I'm supposed to start and stop. And so that intersecting line helps me. So I'm just going to go down and I cut it right up against the knife, up against the metal ruler, the steel ruler, and do that until it goes all the way through. And once again, do that with 1 ply, right? Because I double up everything. So do that once, and then do it again on a second one. And what you could do, instead of measuring it out on the second one, just take the open cut like this, and then take your pin. I have to demonstrate. Here we go. Use this as the template for your second piece, right? And go around it, right? Like that, okay? Close enough, right? And then cut that out on the lines with your ruler. So do the first one, measure it off. Once you get this one done, put it on there, trace it out, cut that one out, so you'll have 2 panels. Adhere them together so you get 1 solid panel for the front. Okay? So I've got my back. That's how I did my front. Any questions? I'm going fast. I know I'm talking fast. Hi, Darcy. Who's bringing a sledgehammer? Somebody's bringing a craft knife. So, got the front panel, the side panel, my back panel, and my side panel. I'm just lining up like soldiers, right? So now I'm going to take my structure strips, which is a 1-inch piece of heavier cardstock. And since this matches this, it's craft. And I scored it in half at 1/2 inch and put a piece of 3/8 inch score tape on each side. So that to me is a structure strip. Okay, I'm going to grab my trimmer somewhere. Trimmer. Okay, and I'm going to cut my lengths of structure strips real quick. With my glasses would be great. I'm going to cut 4 of them. Put this somewhere. Lay down here on the floor. And then I'm going to take one of them. I'm going to go ahead and pre-fold it and grab my pick. I'm going to line this up, and I'm scooching it right to there's a beveled hump right here where the structure strip is. Let me see if I can get that to focus because I can't see. It's not going to do it. There's a little beveled edge where these structure strips are when you put it together. So I'm going to go right up to that beveled edge. And not over it, just right up to it. Like that. Okay? Christy, if there's something I can show you again, let me know. I know those stupid commercials drive me insane. Hi, Sharona! Then I'm going to take my favorite tool, if I can find it. Somewhere. Oh, here it is. And y'all, if you'll remind me, I've got these in store, but they're really pretty because it says perfect paper spacer. And these come from Pam and Richard Zivage at Heart of Texas Studio. And I have them in my shop, and they're like $2.50. But it's the perfect thing to use. So I'm going to put that right in there, kind of up next to the wall of the screen. And then I'm going to kind of eyeball this. I'm going to have to stand up to do it. And make sure that kind of measures right at the same, or comes out to the same point, like that. Okay? And then I'm going to do another structure strip. Hi, Sharona. How are you, honey? That's what I told her. I said, you know, if she could put a hole in these, that would be awesome. But with the other ones are etched, and so you can see them much better. But if y'all remind me, I'll put them on my shop. I've got 20 of them. I've been meaning to put them on there and haven't yet. So front panel, side panel, back panel. Just line them up like soldiers, like I said. Oops, I'm just going to leave that one on there. I'm going to put it up to that beveled edge, like that. Okay? And then I'm adding my other panel. Right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to get my hat in the way. Sorry, y'all. I got to see this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to pull that out. Okay? And what this perfect paper spacer does is it allows you to have the perfect gap in between them. Okay? So this is ready, except for I'm going to put one more structure strip, and I'm putting it on this side because I found it's easier to put it on this side than this side. So it makes a perfect right angle. So I'm going to do that on one side. Okay, like that. So like that. Okay? Everybody good? What weight of the chipboard? It's 0.52. Actually, it's 0.60. 0.58 or 52. It's in my shop. I sell it in the shop. And it tells you how big or how thick. It's heavyweight chipboard, and I always like to double it up, because that's just the way I do things. If I'm going to make something, I want it to be rigid. I want it to stand up for a long period of time. I just don't want it to flimps over and do that kind of stuff. So I am actually ready for paper on the inside. Okay? So I'm going to grab some paper. And trimmer. I'm using Authentique tonight, and I'm going to cut those pieces. I can't remember what the measurements are. Cut this top piece off here. That would be my phone. You know, I wasn't really watching what I was cutting where. There we go. We can go that way. Put that way. Okay, perfect. All right. So I'm going to run these through the Xyron, which is my tool of choice for adhering stuff together. So I'm right here. Hold on. All right. Sorry, a little cleanup action. Oops. Hi, Cindy Lou. Oops. Isn't that pretty paper? I love the thickness and the quality of Authentique's paper. Okay, I need to remember that I want the designs to go the same way, and this is upside down, so it goes this way. So I'm going to start with this one then. Alrighty. So I'm not going to have to ink the edges because you're not going to see it. So the design goes this way. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to put it down with my glasses. Glasses! Okay, I'm going to go for my middle piece. going to go for my last piece. All right, here we go. I'm not going to worry about this because it's not going to be seen. If it drives you nuts, go for it. Alrighty, what's next? So glue, actually, and I'm using Glossy Accents. It's, again, one of my favorites. Use whatever glue makes you happy, because I know everybody's got their own favorite. But what the thing you need to catch here, okay, is you want to put the glue on each side here, okay? Because these sides are going to sit up on top of the back panel, okay? So I'm just going to run a bead of glue here. Just about, a little bit, right next to the edge. It'll squish over. And I'm using the fine line bottle for the Glossy Accents. It's 18 gauge. 18 gauge. The smaller the number, the bigger the nozzle, is that right? And 20 gauge would just be too small, I think, but maybe it's worked for some of y'all. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of tricky. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this piece up on top of the base. Like that, and I'm going to kind of hold it for a shake. And I'm going to look at y'all. How you doing, everybody? Okay, and then I'm going to take this one, and it's already glued, and pop it, on top of that. Kind of glue it back to my structure strip a little bit. And hold that in place. Oh no, Lee's got to add. So I'd keep it until it sets, just a little bit. You know what I mean? It's going to fall and do its thing, and the structure strips are going to help keep it in place. It's going to be tight, so if it comes apart, don't worry about it too much. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this one. What we could do, move my microphone over here. Hello, everybody. I'm going to, let's see, that one's already come undone. Okay, it's still wet, so don't worry about it, and just keep on going. Just keep going, and when it sets, when it dries, it'll really dry solid. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to run it across the edge here. Okay, bring this over, and we have to remember that that goes on top of it. This goes on top of the sides then. Okay, while I'm holding that, I know it's kind of crazy. While I'm holding that, put a little glue here. Is my hat in the way? On this side, and again, when this last structure strip will hold it all kind of in place, and then it'll have time to set and dry. Since we're in a rush, we're going to do it my way. And so this is going to go up this way, okay? I'm going to kind of bring this up so I can see what it looks like. See where I'm at. And it sets, the top sets on top of the side pieces. Okay, like that. Okay, and I'm going to take this somehow with my pick and pull this off. And then I'm going to kind of get these straightened back up and put it down. Okay? Okay. All right, y'all. I think we got it. So I'm going to call this my bottom. let it dry a little bit more here on the corners. Just set it. I know, Sydney Lou, isn't that hysterical? If you ever see Catherine Scrap, she's the one who told me to get it, and I guess it works because I haven't had any complaints. I got it about, 2 months ago, y'all, right, Barb? Or I think it was about a couple of months ago. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to keep on going, and I'm going to put glue around the edge, all the edges, if I could see it. I know I need to not have monsters before I watch the show, or before I do the show. I am a wild goose. Oh, my back's killing me. I watched The Best Movie last night, and I got to go back and find out what the name of it is. And it was on Netflix. And this dude helps take the slave girl to a free place where she can escape. And it was the best movie. So cool. Obviously set, I think what was 1800 and something, or whatever, something like that. So I glued that down. So I took my base piece and I just glued that down on top. Okay, I'm sorry, let me see. Jim, did you say you put 2 pieces of chipboard together for the sides and back? Yes, ma'am. Everything is double done. Everything is double dipped. Anything I ever do will always kind of be double, unless I'm doing drawers, especially drawer bottoms. I just do single because it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's got enough support for just a single. Jim, I saw that, but I do not know the name either. Oh, you saw that? I saw it last night. It was so good. And he's going to market, and he's carrying, I guess kind of market. And he's going to market, and he bought a cow and a pig, and he sacrifices the cow and the pig to save this girl and kind of hide her in his wagon. And I'm not a really good. I don't do. It wasn't country western. It wasn't a western, so I wouldn't have probably watched it. But it was good. The scenery was gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to take my structure strips I had left over from that and do the sides, and I have to get a new one to do the long sides. I'm using different ones. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use this though. So I'm going to do 4 structure strips just for extra support. And I'm going to put them down. And structure strips are so forgiving. They kind of take away any kind of mistake that you've made on the edge. It's awesome. And that was totally not right, was it? I didn't cut that right. Okay, and I just already ripped that off. Okay, that's okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. There we go. There we go. These could be a little bit longer. I might do that a little bit longer. Yeah. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. And that's kind of the box, right? Okay, now we're going to start on the lid. So this would be done, and I'm going to throw this away. Now I'm going to start on the lid, okay? And the lid, what I do here, I might as well go ahead and do it, is I'm going to take my measurement. Again, it's in my tutorial, but let's see if I can't use the rest of this up. Then the inside would be done. Okay, glasses would be great. I'm just using tape because it's here and I don't have to get up and go across the room. But do what makes you happy. It's all about making yourself happy, right? Okay, and when I'm done with this, I'll look up and see what y'all are saying, if I can answer any questions, etc., etc., etc. Just give me 2 shakes. So I'm coming in through the middle and laying this in. Okay, like that. So the whole interior is covered, okay? So I am going to burnish these edges down. That helps to kind of make these gaps go away too, and closes up any kind of little holes. Okay? All right, so that is done. So what I would do with this next, I would paint it, and I'll go from there. But anyway, let's go to the lid. Okay, for the lid, we're going to take our bottom piece and put this on top of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I'll show you how, it's kind of a trick. What this does is that this sits inside the box, so that the lid won't shake or move or go back and forth. It kind of sets it in there. Okay. So this will be glued to the top panel so it won't move back and forth. Okay, so I'm going to take some tape or whatever you got, glue. I'm going to run several pieces across here. I was going to ask if there's any questions. I'm sorry. Jim, I saw that I don't know the name either. Our house is in Massachusetts. Okay, Christy cut card on each. Christy cut card an inch wide. Score middle. Put tape on both sides to score. Yes. Sounds simple enough. Happy. Everybody good? Are we still with me? Or am I frozen? Yeah, I'm here. Am I going too fast? Can y'all see me? I'm taking a breather. Somebody say something so I'll know that I'm still here and not talking to myself. Anybody there? Anybody there? Nobody's there. Or is there a big lag? Or am I gone? Oh, you're here. Okay, good. I had to wake y'all up. Wake up! Okay, good. I think there's a lag then. Okay, good. So y'all, this is the top piece. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And get that ready. Is there any questions? Chat is lagging. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, love. So I'm going to put this in here, y'all, and I'm going to hold it with my hand, but I'm going to try to put it up as flush to the top as I can, right? It's almost better to make it a smidgen bigger so it'll stay by itself. but you still have to support it with your hands. So I'm going to kind of put it in there, right, like that. Kind of get it up even with everything. Take a second to do that, and try not to get your finger stuck to it like I just did. So I'm going to put it up in here. I think this is the easiest way to do it, honestly. I'm making it look tons harder than it should. Oh, tape stuck to my hands. Tape and dry hands. Okay, let's just call that pretty good. Okay, of course my glasses are over here. I have to get those real quick, put them on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my top now, and I'm going to carefully try to center that, because it fits perfectly with the top. It's perfect with the top. Okay, so then I'm just going to push that to it, pull that off, and now I've got it. Okay, I've got where it wants to sit on the box, because everybody's box is going to be just a bit different. So what that does is that goes back on there, and it helps it not move, and it's a lid so I can get in there to get to my tea light, because you're not going to be able to get to the tea light from the front because the heart's going to be in the way, right? So this just goes in the front, and that stops it from going anywhere. Okay, it's just a nice little lid. Got it? I've got a 7-second delay in case you start to cuss. Okay, good. Yeah, my mom's watching. That ain't gonna happen. Not tonight, people. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do, actually there's a couple more things. So I'm gonna put the lid piece on, and actually I'm gonna skip that. I've got to remember to put the paper on this first. So I'm gonna, why not just go ahead and do it? Let's see, what do I want to cover it with? Let us cover it with this. And okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here cutting. Let me see, because I'm fixing to tape it. That's pretty good. And let me make it just a tad bit smaller. Hold on. Okay. I need a red pen. Hold on, I'm looking for a pen. Here's this. Okay. So on the outside, I'm going to ink all the edges. You can ink it. I use a pen for something quick. Oh no, mouse. Seth! Would you change out my Xyron machine for me, please? Okay, so what were we working on? The top. And I forgot to ink those because I'm going too fast. Oh well.
Where's the thing?
They're over, the refills are in the guest bedroom. And you know what? Just bring it in here and I'll show them how to change it, because I don't know if I've ever showed them how to change it. It's my favorite tool in the shed. Okay, how are we doing? Hi, Robin! Okay, so I'm gonna put this down on top. Act like this is painted, okay? Okay, because I just want to show you all how to do this, but act like the top part was painted. And I'll show you the painted piece in a second. Okay, and then what we'll do is we want to take this, and we want to kind of take it probably about, I think, ½ inch in, maybe with pencil. see, I don't remember what it was. One moment. I've got to contemplate. Let's see what that would be here. 3/8 inch in, looks like. Yeah, 3/8 inch. Okay, so 3/8 inch in, 3/8 inch in, and glasses. Mark a little line from the edge. Okay, then I'm going to take this. Imagine these pieces were painted, okay? So you kind of have to jump out of order to get this done, but since I'm going to show you all how to make this really quick, I have to go and tear this all apart and do it over. I want to center that on there, just eyeball it. Let that sit for a shake. I'm going to start with my side ones. I'm going to do the end and the bottom. One end, one bottom. Oh, my back's killing me. Okay, then I'm going to go and do the next one over here. End and bottom. This is not the right piece. Here it is. Turn it around, so you kind of eyeball it, make it straight. Because you can get, it's going to be covered anyway by paper. So, okay, oh, my back's killing me. Alright, so I'm going to do the bottom of this one and the two ends. I'm going to turn the box up and do the two ends here in a shake. Like this. Little dab will do it. Okay. Okay, and it's going to be for my frills on the top. I'm going to put in. Okay, now we're going to skip over to the painted box and we'll take it from there. Which does not have this done. So I wanted to make sure that y'all got this done first. So, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this because we didn't cover it. Okay, so that's the top of the box. That's kind of where we're going to put the flourish. Okay, anything going on? I've got a lag. I'm frozen. Black screen. Am I frozen really? Can we get this many people on DailyMajiggy? Can we get this many people on Google Hangouts? Oh, is it black? Okay. Let me retry. Okay, let me try.